I've been doing YouTube for nearly 3 years, if not over 3 years now, I believe. I am incredibly proud of what we have built here. Like the community we have built, the Neutronians, the supporters. I can't imagine I would be doing this as a part-time job. Making videos, playing games, live streaming, and connecting with you guys all around the world. Like this is honestly a dream come true. Never did I think we would nearly be at 60,000 subscribers, which for me is absolutely crazy. And I know we can get so attached to numbers. I'm honestly proud of that. Some of you don't know that I actually started this channel back in 2016, and this was actually a place to showcase my fitness journey when I first started in the fitness industry, when I decided to start competing. I literally have got all of these old videos, not sure what I'm going to do with them, but this channel initially started to just showcase, build a reputation for myself as a personal trainer, as a natural fitness competitor, and basically just showcase my journey. And that is actually how I learned editing, would you believe it? I was actually self-taught. I just looked on YouTube how to cut, how to do cool transitions, and it was basically just all self-taught. But even after 3 years of doing YouTube, I have to tell you the harsh realities of a small content creator. I'm a personal trainer. I've been doing that for nearly 10 years now, which is absolutely crazy. I'm also building my online brand, you know, building guides, building programs to literally transition to help you gamers feel mentally, physically fit. Doing that on the side, obviously, whilst doing YouTube, whilst doing videos and live streams and planning videos. Yeah, it's no joke trying to juggle this all, whilst, you know, having a relationship as well. I think it was like after a year of doing videos with my fitness channel, I didn't really want to learn how YouTube worked. I was just making fitness videos, thinking and hoping that it was gonna go viral. I wasn't getting a lot of views because I didn't actually learn how YouTube worked. But because of how busy I was with personal training at the time, I was really upset because I really wanted to become a YouTuber, but there was something missing. Now, the fitness industry is very, very saturated. Any industry is pretty much saturated, but the fitness industry was one of them where I felt like I was doing the same content on what other people were doing, and I lost the love and the buzz to create content for fitness. I stopped doing it, and I just decided to give it up and just focus on PT. Some of you may know that I actually skipped the PS4 generation. Pretty much. I played a bit at the start, I was broke.
I wasted my student loan on a PS4 and a TV.
Damn!
And it wasn't until 2021 where the PS5 was out. I really, really wanted it. It was the first time I had had money under my belt. I felt like, no, I want a PS5. I haven't done anything gaming related for a long time. I had my Switch. I was playing that casually here and there. I thought PlayStation was the console I always used to have. So it wasn't until 2021 where I got my PS5. I've actually still got the old videos on when I got it.
Also, I bought a PS5. It dropped. I cannot believe it. That's probably why I just forgot about filming. But I bought a PS5. It's going to come in 2 weeks. I can't believe it.
It was one of the best days of my life when I received that console. Some of you might understand, some of you might not understand. Like, I've competed, I've won trophies, I graduated. And honestly, when I got that PS5 through the door, I was one of the most happiest guys ever. I said to myself, this was a better day than my graduation. This was a better day competing and winning trophies, 100%. And I think part of it was because I earned the money myself and I was able to afford this console. Growing up with the PS2, PS1, PS3, PSP, PS Vita, we were always struggling for money. So when I did have the PS4 or the PS3, I couldn't spend a lot of money on games. So this was like a real turning point in my life with the PS5. And it meant a lot for me because when I was younger, my parents were divorced. I was pretty much left on my own quite a lot. And at that time, I had a lot of friends on the streets, not doing good things. The only thing that was keeping me indoors was obviously playing football, because I used to play semi-professional and wanted to become a professional, but also gaming. I remember saying I would rather stay home, play Assassin's Creed on my PS3. It was the only enjoyment I really got. And I actually loved being home because of that. So in a way, it kind of saved me. Now, fast forward, obviously, when I got that PS5, I did have a friend at the time. He gave me the idea of, why don't you do a YouTube channel, a gaming one? As soon as he said that, I remember being like, I want to be a gaming YouTuber. I had no idea what I was going to do, but I thought, you know what? I'm passionate about this. I'm going to juggle my PT and I'm just going to learn how YouTube works this time. Learn, look at vidIQ, look at other YouTube channels like Nate, and all of these videos just to learn how YouTube works before actually committing. And that's when I decided to just make content and make it work. And you know what? We built the channel quite quickly. It was absolutely amazing. My first video that actually blew was top 10 games of 2022. So it's been over 3 years. It would be about 3 years end of this year of creating content. We were in a 1-bedroom house. We were quite comfortable in terms of money. And I won't lie, I'm very proud of me and Els, what we've done. We've moved into a house and I'm so proud because paying for a mortgage is freaking hard and getting on the property ladder is freaking hard. So I'm not gonna lie, ever since moving in here, it hasn't gone all smoothly in terms of building this YouTube channel. It's up and down with the monetization money, ad deals, they come and they go. It just makes me think I need to create something else on the side in order to make this a full-time job. And I've spoken to a lot of people who want to build a channel, and let me just say, it is like building any other business or work. Now, a lot of people may look at this video or other videos and you're like, well, you just play games. You don't realize that you have to keep to a schedule. You have to be dedicated. You have to have the biggest positive mindset. That is why for me, weight training has got me through the toughest times. Make sure that you're in a good space mentally and physically, then yes, you may be able to kind of build a channel if that's what you want to do. For me, I've just got an attitude where I will never give up. Like, I want to do this for the rest of my life, and I will. I've got that personality where I'm all in on something until it works. I never look at it like I'm gonna fail and stop. That is not an option. I've done that with everything else in my life. Keeping to deadlines. I wake up 6 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I usually have clients till about 12 from 6 a.m. I usually have an evening client. I train alongside of that, but alongside that, I need to keep to a schedule. So I have to dedicate time to plan videos. I need to script them. And honestly, scripting can take between 2 to 5, 6 hours. The better a video is scripted, the better it's going to be when you're more prepared. Then videoing actually doesn't take that long. It could take probably an hour to 2 hours tops with all the B-roll footage on top, different characters that I do. So everything is scripted. Everything starts with the script. Alongside that, I need to edit the video, and that could take between, I remember I timed it once, it took me about 8 hours to edit one video. And sometimes when it doesn't get a lot of views, you can be a bit, wow, I just spent 8 hours. But I don't look at it like that. I love creating content, and that's the thing. If you love something, do it. You will figure out how to make money from it later. Just juggling it alongside a job is very, very hard. That's why, I don't do much else apart from PTing, building my online brand, building the YouTube channel, and I'm actually doing another side job on the side, which I'm gonna be starting soon. So like I said, juggling all of these things can be very difficult. You have to sleep well, you have to eat well, you have to train well so that I can push my body beyond what it can do. If I was eating shit and I wasn't doing any training, I would feel so lethargic and so lazy that I wouldn't be able to do the things that I do. The money can be very up and down with YouTube. I remember seeing a YouTube channel, Finzar, he has some amazing editing, absolutely amazing, this guy. And I remember he said, to make it on YouTube, you need around 100,000 views a video. And I think he's correct, because when I look at the videos that I've made 100,000, I would 100% be full-time if I was getting 100,000 views per video, even 50 to 60,000 views every video. Obviously mine, they vary between 5, 10, 20. It really depends, but it can be very, very up and down. With YouTube, you can't look at the views and the numbers all the time. If you do, you are setting yourself up for failure, because if you don't love the process of what you're doing and then you don't get views, your mood then depends on the amount of views you get. I've been a victim of that in the past where I'm like, stop going on about the views, because when a video does well, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm in a good mood. Why are you like that? If one person's watched your video, then that is a win. It's all about doing what you love and not focusing too much on the numbers. We've become a society, in any industry, it's all about figures nowadays, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. If you love something and you're making progress in it, that's a win. But like I said, the monetization can be up and down. It can literally vary from month to month. You obviously get brand deals, and I've had a few brand deals in the past where have been absolutely amazing. The things that are helping me is you guys. There are so many members on this channel, which is absolutely amazing. So this is why I have to take out looking at numbers per se. There are people like you who have been members of this channel for over 2 years. Like, I cannot imagine you have supported me for over 2 years, and this is absolutely amazing. You super chat, you buy me coffees to help support this channel, which again, I am only appreciative and I can't imagine that this is real. I am honestly living the dream. And everything I get, I'm literally just reinvesting it. We've got a merch store, which I am planning to do so much more with the merch. I want that to be its own thing, and you guys have bought so many different merch, you know.
We ain't dying today.
All of those things, which is incredible. You invest in mics, monitors, cameras, consoles, games to review the latest games. So all of this money just goes back into the business. It's all about learning how something works. I remember a guy called Gary V, you might know him. He said, if one person is watching your video and you have impacted them, or you get one comment, you have impacted someone. And I just look at it like that. And that's how you've got to look at it. You've impacted someone. That is unbelievable. Someone has connected with your content. Now, like I've told you, my main goal is to make this full time, not just by making videos, but to help gamers get mentally fit and physically fit. There has been a lot of people that have downloaded my free fat loss guide for gamers, which is a 10-tip guide to just starting to get fit, what you need to do to start getting fit mentally and physically. Behind the scenes, I am working on the ultimate fat loss guide for gamers. It has taken a very long time to build this. This is going to be the ultimate ebook. The ultimate ebook for any gamer or anyone who is struggling with their mental and physical health, what they need to do. This guide is going to tell you everything you need to know: how to do your calories, how to pick a diet plan, what workout should I do, what does a diet plan look like, why all diets work. All of these things I'm putting into this guide. And guys, the reason I'm so passionate about this is because this will help you in all areas of life. Not even if you want to become a YouTuber, if you want a better job, if you want more money, if you've trained your body and your mind and you're eating good food, you will be able to do more things. And that is why over the years, breakups, when I've gone through money problems, I've been through the trenches in terms of emotions when I was younger. But the only thing that got me through was training. I would still feel like shit after breaking up with a past girlfriend, but I felt 5% better after that. It helps you deal with life. And as you know, life can be pretty shit sometimes, but it can also be good. It's all about perspective. This is gonna help me make it full time, but this is also gonna help you change your life. So this is really the next step for me, alongside continuing playing games and building this YouTube channel and trying to look like Kratos.
What are you doing?
But for anyone who wants to start a YouTube channel, or who wants to build a business, or whoever is following this channel and following my journey, I appreciate you, I thank you. This is a marathon, this is not a sprint. I'm so glad that it's a very gradual build up of this channel. What I love is that the people we've built here and the members and the community, everyone has kind of joined from different countries, different backgrounds, and it is nuts. And I prefer that rather than just something going viral and all of a sudden it's, do you know what I mean? Even though this video title says YouTube is hard, yes it is. There's another perspective on this. I absolutely love what I'm doing. I wouldn't want to trade this in for anything else. And that is no word of a lie. This is why I'm looking at it from a positive point of view. And you have to. Yes, it's hard. Yes, sometimes I'm tired. Yes, sometimes I feel like I can't be bothered. But then when I get that video done, that's what gets me up in the morning. And I always say to everyone, because I have friends that are making loads of money doing jobs they hate. I'm someone, since I was younger, I could never do anything just for money. I just couldn't. I'm in the bracket and the mindset of figure out what you love, follow that passion. Later on, you can focus on how to make money. I'm always in that bracket of, it might sound absurd to your family, to your friends. Focus on following your passion. Then later on you can figure out how to make money from it. That's what I've been doing. And for me, over the last 10 years, it's worked so far. But now I feel like the next 2, 3, 4 years, 5 years are gonna be the most important, for my career. Or I might go bankrupt, you don't know. I might open the door for different styles of videos, whether it's vlogs or anything like that. You guys can comment below what you think about this video. And would you wanna see more vlog styles? Make sure you hit the like button. And no matter what, work hard, follow your passions, believe in your vision, you'll get there.